Hi everybody, it's Linda. I am back to show you my little golden book Christmas journal, and it was so much fun. It has lots of bells and whistles, literally. When you move the book, it sounds like Santa Claus is on his way with the jingle bells. So this is quite an old copy of a little golden book. And so I could not preserve the little golden book gold foil. I did have to create a new spine without it, sadly, but I love the fabric. This is a very old fabric maybe from the 70s. So it really, I think, matches really nicely. And I added some gold. This is also vintage, some gold rickrack here. And some very fun ties. I did red on one side and green on the other. So when you tie it together, it makes this fun, ginghamy, wonderful trim closure ties that I think would make Santa happy. And I found this candy cane pen at the store the other day, and I couldn't resist adding it to the journal. So you can also write in your journal in this adorable candy cane pen. I put some gold corners on the book, and let's get inside and take a look. It is really a fun one. So I used some fun ribbon to create this little pocket here. And in this envelope that I decorated, and this is a very old stamp from 1957, is a letter from me. I trimmed the spine as well as just the inside here with that same pretty plaid and my favorite Santa Claus paper. Okay, so in this pocket, this is a real treat. Inside of this pocket, this says December Daily, are all of the December Daily numbers. And these 1 through 31, as well as some Santa Clauses and some extras. And these are really pretty numbers. These are from JoeyCardmaker's Christmas kit. I think it's Let's Be Jolly. And they are so pretty. So you'll get December Daily numbers so that you can add them to your pages in your daily journaling for the month of December. Or you could use them in a different project as well if you were not going to use this for December Daily. I used this piece of scrapbook paper that has a very old vibe as a tuck spot and added some pom-pom trim. And inside is this letter from Santa Claus. It says, I hear you've been good this year. All the elves told me they've been checking in on you and they're quite impressed. So it's just a letter from Santa Claus. Kind of fun there. And it can be used for journaling too on the back side. And then this tuck goes over the page. And let me make sure I'm in the center there. And then tucked under this side, I just put a large piece of stationery from the desk of Santa Claus. And it says, Merry Christmas and to all a good night. So this is wonderful for journaling. Just tucked right in there. This is the front page of the book. The little golden book story is in here in its entirety and in order. And this was, 29th printing, 1974. So I knew this was really an old copy. Some coffee dyed paper. The illustrations in this are beautiful. So this really could be a fun family journal because you can read the story and do a little journaling about what you're doing in December. as well, and it would make a wonderful gift for a family too. So this is a full-size envelope, window envelope that I collaged, and I made this huge journal card and collaged it. So lots of, you can see the Santa just fits right in there and looks right through the window at you. Oh, and on the tab, I put this adorable beaded snowman. This was actually a jewelry quality piece that I used to make these. This was the children's size. I used to make pendants and bracelets and earrings out of these snowmen beads. Okay, this is a digital. This is a doily, a large Christmas doily that I folded, sewed into the signature and created pockets. And I made this tag, and I made it from one of Tim Holtz's Christmas ephemera pieces. And he just fits right in this pocket. And I did put a little paper clip here just to keep it in place, which you can, whoops, you can do or not do. It will stay in. I just thought I didn't want to lose anything before I get it off to its new owner. This is a crepe paper sewn ruffle. And inside I made this wonderful, this is Tim Holtz Christmas fabric. It's a flannelette, and it's the night before Christmas. And I made a fabric tuck journal card. And this little tag here is the night before Christmas, words from the night before Christmas. So lots of unique handmade ephemera in this one. This is my sister's digital that's in her shop, SouthCityHues. It is so versatile. I love it. And I put jingle bells on the signature ties. This is a pocket that my sister created, actually. And these are tags from the JoeyCardmaker Christmas kit. I'm telling you, that kit is gorgeous. That kit and Rach and Bella's kit that they're using in the collaboration, to me, are the prettiest two kits I've seen this year. So I was just thrilled to use these. And they were kind of in keeping, you know, with the theme of the era. And then this is a little tag bringing up the rear there in the back pocket. This is a two-way pocket. And this is the other side of the doily. And it's a pocket also. And this is another of the Tim Holtz ephemera pieces that I created this tag. And this is a pocket. And inside the pocket, I just put this adorable Santa. And he can be journaled on, or you can use him as a tuck spot or glue him into the journal somewhere. And then this is a pocket there. And then I just put a star, a gold star, and a red tassel with this eyelet there. This journal is listed currently in my Etsy shop, Joyful Makes and Finds, if you're interested in it. And some of the pages I even left as double page spreads. Some of the pages of the storybook. When you're talking about the night before Christmas story, it's so hard to interrupt it too much. And I feel like it's kind of an integral part of this journal. And more so than in other, maybe in other little golden book journals. Some children's ledger. Here's another 2-page spread that I simply had to leave together because I did not want to interrupt Santa's team of reindeer flying across the sky. This pocket here has a large journaling card in it, and then it has a guest check, an altered guest check. in it as well. They can go in here a variety of ways. I'll just leave that out for now. Oh, I know why that was in there. Okay, it was holding this tag. So this is another of the tags I created, and it's a shaker tag. It's got a mini CD holder, and it holds another one of those beautiful JoeyCardmaker tags inside of it. Put a little fabric topper. So lots of journaling room here, and I'm gonna fiddle. Okay, so that is why I have this clipped, and it could go into a pocket or whatever. I just didn't have the heart to cover it up. And over here is a very simple journaling card that I created with some scrapbook paper and this is vintage, a vintage felt embellishment. This is between the signatures. And I mean, these can be used as pages too for your December daily. I mean, there's lots of empty room in here. This is another really fun journal card that I created. I made really large journal cards for this so that you could do a lot of December daily journaling, and also a lot of them are big enough for a photograph on the back as well. And I thought this was fitting. Not a creature was stirring. And look at these little guys, how cute. They're waiting for Santa and trying not to peek. I love that image. And here he is. He's dressed all in fur from his head to his foot. His clothes are all tarnished with ashes and soot. Okay. This is a page from a Christmas cookie cookbook. This paper bag has this adorable bit of Santa Claus fabric. And inside is, take a guess, some Christmas tea. So if you use this for December daily, whatever December daily page you end up using this paper bag for, you can have your cup of Christmas tea that day as well. Oh my goodness, me and paper clips when I'm doing flip throughs, I will bumble. Okay, just gonna put that back on. And then there's Santa on that side. Two more of JoeyCardmaker's tags, and I just tied them together. They do all have this lines on the back for journaling. How cute is this little boy? My goodness. Okay. And these do stick out the top. And on this back side, this is really old. I put this little Christmas Carols brochure. And this is from 1953. It's an original from 1953. It's, you know, got some damage. But it is, I think, a treasure, even with the whatever happened to it here. And it's from St. Louis, Missouri, from my hometown here. So a little gift. I made a little, this is an old postage, Christmas postage stamp. I made a little cluster there. Some very old sheet music that somebody actually used and did some writing of the notes in there, Jingle Bells. And this is a fabric flip on this Christmas card with this little surprise greeting. May every happiness be with you this Christmas. It's got a little bulb pin and a little candy cane there, and some of my favorite vintage trim across the top. And oh, and then this is the center of the signature. This is the front of the Christmas card. This side I covered with some very vintage Christmas wrap and just attached a couple of tickets there. Santa's singing, so I thought that was good against the music, the backdrop of the music paper. And then this adorable Santa is also singing. And I made him into a tuck spot, and I put a couple of Santa not greeting cards, playing cards. This is a Coca-Cola Santa and a Santa riding a rocking horse. But you can certainly tuck, you know, your photo for the day and your number if you want to use this for December daily or just kind of whatever. This is a piece from JoeyCardmaker's kit with some writing on the back side. The back side of the paper bag. And this is from the night before Christmas with some Tim Holtz pieces collaged. And inside I put a holiday recipe card. So you could put several holiday recipe cards in there. And it's the back side of the Christmas cookie book, recipe book. Oops, got a little thread there. And here he goes, back up into the sky. Oh, I hope I'm staying in frame. And then this is the last page of the storybook. And so I created this really big, I'm going to move the book over, really large fold out for lots of journaling. You can tell, you could do a whole spread on what your family did for the year 2023, or just a lot of journaling about your Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, or just, you know, whatever. But I wanted to have a lot of journaling space here. And then this pocket, I made this little matchbox that is a little notebook. Sorry. Okay, so it's got things like music paper, wrapping paper, writing paper, vellum, lined paper, a little bit of everything in there. And then it just tucks in there. You can put it in your purse. You can leave it in the journal and journal, you know, a weekend or, you know, a day or, you know, whatever you want in there. And then in this last pocket is a little gift. It's also can be a journal card, but this is really old. This is from I cut it from the big package of vintage to and from tags. And I want to say it was like from the 70s or early 80s at the latest. So I cut it out and made kind of an ornament out of it, or just a journal card. You can do whatever you want to do with it, but I thought it was a sweet way to end this journal. So you can see the fabric lining there, the matching back pocket, the red ties for the back page. And I did not cover the back, although you certainly could. I just have the matching rickrack. You know, you could if you wanted to. I just love the little golden books. And you see the gold book corners. That's the side of the book with the red and the green ties and the pom-poms. And this pen just pulls right out. It's just there tucked into the ties. So this is my little golden book Christmas journal. And it is in my Etsy shop if you'd like more information about it. And the next thing I'm doing, I am so excited. First of all, I have to put a whole bunch of stuff in my Etsy shop. I've got a whole bunch of vintage linens to put in there and just a whole lot of stuff, some of my finds. Now is the time that people are looking for those kinds of things, the old linens and vintage gifts. So I have a lot of that to put into my shop, as well as more journaling supplies. And then in a few days, I'm going to do a craft along with my next Christmas project. And it's going to be so fun. I am so excited. And I am making a large collection of something that's going to go also into my Etsy shop, but I want to make it along with you. So that's what I've really been excited about making. So anyway, all of that to say, thank you for taking a few minutes to watch my video, to watch the flip through. I always want to thank you for watching my videos. And if you have time to take a minute and leave me a like and leave me a comment, those things help my channel to grow, and I need to grow. I'm very tiny still, and that's okay. I'm having fun. So, but I would love to grow my channel a bit. So if you would like and comment and subscribe if you're interested, if you tend to like the things that the videos that I post and watching my flip throughs, I would appreciate that. So anyway, have a wonderful day. I send you all love, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.